Hey guys, Paloma Bates here and welcome to the Bates House. So if you follow me on social media, then you know that there are some changes happening to the channel. I think it's finally the time to start transitioning into the next chapter of this whole thing. So I have started a blog. Now the blog is a little more personal and I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a different feel to the blog. It's gonna go deeper into my thought process, I guess, and I kind of want it to be a part of this channel, but have it be a part of myself and my family as a whole. So everything will be transitioning over to Bates House. That being said, today I have a thrift store haul for you and I'm super excited. I have been eyeballing some of the pieces on this table for a very long time and they finally went down to 75% and I couldn't be more ecstatic. But first, we're gonna start off with a few regular price items. We're gonna start off with the smallest item, which is actually this little brass baby duck here. So this is a regular price item. The orange tags were not on sale this past week. Now this is a collective haul. There's a few pieces from this past week and then the previous week. But at Goodwill, everything has a colored tag on it. And then on the colored tag, it has the price tag. And then on the price tag, you'll have, if it's one item, just the regular price. And if it's a grouping of items, it will say $1.99 times 4. It means there's 4 pieces for that $1.99. But this brass duck actually is a Walmart duck, but can we look at that print? I have never seen a Walmart tag with that kind of font, ever. And it says made in Taiwan. This is a gorgeous brass duck and I love it. She was $1.99 and she's going up on our open study area with our books in my little library. I love her. The next regular price item was this teacup and I think it is so beautiful. It doesn't have any chips and it is a Home Essentials dishwasher and microwave safe mug, but it says tea makes everything better. And as you guys know, or if you don't know, I actually have a coffee station here in my house where we have a coffee and tea product because the hubby and I love coffee, or I need coffee, and then we love tea. So I thought this was a great mug to have in that area. It's black and white, very simple, and it says tea makes everything better. And it's gorgeous enough to have on display or just hanging from the hooks in my coffee station. So this one was only 89 cents, which I thought was a great price because, you know, coffee mugs at like Tuesday morning or at home or anything like that, they're like $3 to $6, $7 depending on what kind of mug or what the size and stuff like that. Now the next item that I got is actually an antique and I am so excited about this. And it's not really valuable, but it's old and you have to love antiques. So it is a syrup jar and it's a syrup pitcher, whatever. So it's $2.99 and that was the regular price that day. But look at this gorgeous grape metal lid design. And it's actually spring loaded. And it closes still very nicely. I love it, and it's an antique piece. I just fell in love with it when I saw it. I knew I had to have it. So for $3, even though they really don't resell for much, I thought that was great. It was something I definitely wanted to have in my home and in my collection. Okay, so next, this one says made for FTD 1975, and I don't know, there's like a man in the center logo and he looks like he's running, and I don't know what this is, but I do love the wood theme with like all the little harvest images. We have corn there, and here we have apples, here we have wheat and grapes. I thought this was beautiful. It's super lightweight and it's just a gorgeous piece for $1. Like, I couldn't pass it up. It's 99 cents. It is vintage. And I thought it was just really beautiful. You could use it as a planter. You could use it as a candy dish in your kitchen. You could use it for basically whatever you want. I mean, it's super cute. But this is what the inside looks like. It looks like it had a plant in there. And I did scrub away some of that just to see the writing. and it says it clearly, made for FTD. I don't know what that means. 1975, and then it has that running man, like I said. I don't know, but it's a gorgeous piece. So I had to get it. Beautiful. Okay, so moving on to the last two bigger regular price items. This big mixing bowl was only 99 cents. And if you know me at all, you know that I love metal bowls. In fact, I found some huge ones at Kroger for $3.90. It was a 12-quart huge bowl. I was amazed. It sold for about $13, $14. It was a very sturdy stainless, and they had them on sale for $6.99 on the tag, but they were already supposed to be marked down to $3.90, so they scanned for $3.90. I was just in love. I grabbed some for myself, grabbed some for a friend. I was like, girl, we gotta get these. So I got them for her. But anyway, so here is a mixing bowl. Stainless, nice and deep, and I have a crap ton of mixing bowls, and I love them. I love metal bowls, period. Now, this is actually a very nice jar, and I'm assuming it's got some age to it. I feel like it's seen some years, but it looks like this. It needs to be cleaned. Why does this remind me of like the Winnie the Pooh honey pot? It kind of looks like the ones that you would use for like horchata or agua de melon, agua de sandía, and stuff like that, but it's super small compared to those, because those are like, you know, ginormous size, because, you know, that stuff is off the chain, so you need a lot of it. But I thought this was adorable. Like, to make that during the summertime, I love agua de sandía. So I always buy watermelon and I blend it up, and you don't even have to like do anything. You put ice in it, you blend it, it's super sweet and it's so refreshing. Might have to pee, you know, like 30 times in an hour, but it's so worth it. And I thought that'd be gorgeous with like a nice big ladle spoon, have it outside for us and the friends and the kiddos, and have some freaking agua de sandía by the pool, right? It's so beautiful. So I did get this one. It's a gorgeous piece, and it was only $1.99, and it is regular price, but I was okay with that because it's big. My purchase price for jars is usually no more than $2 if it's vintage. I feel like this might be vintage, and it's a really nice size, and it's a different shape. So for me, it was worth it. It kind of fit the criteria to pay that $2 because y'all know I'm cheap. I don't play. I don't like paying retail. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the 75% off items. I'm so excited. So if you saw my previous haul where I found the Lenox China Stone bowls with little plates and cups and all these little pieces, I think it was for like $1 and $1.25, a whole set. I regretted, or I saw the dinner plates there, but I didn't get any, and I kind of regretted it. And then I was like, you know what, I'll just, you know, hold out and see if they go on sale. And I was lucky enough to go back, and I got some for 50 cents. I got 6 plates for 50 cents a piece, and that means that I got all of my plates for $3, which was awesome because these plates sell for like 8 plates for about $100 on eBay, and they sold recently in February for that price. So that's pretty awesome. Used, might I add. So anyway, these were, when I bought those, I kind of regretted not getting more, and I was really hoping that I would be able to go back and find some after, because the hubby told me to go back and go ahead and look for them and see if they were there, but I wasn't able to go the next day. Long story short, when I did go, they did have them. Super excited because they were only 25 cents, which is awesome because I already have the other dishes, and even if I keep these, they coordinate so well. And I actually used them in a table spread yesterday with our friends because they babysat when we went out on our anniversary dinner to Fogo de Chao, and she just volunteered to babysit, and I was so happy about that because we just really wanted to go and enjoy each other's company and take our time and stuff like that. So I did a tablescape for them yesterday, and it came out so cute, pairing it with my other thrifted blue dishes. If you follow me on social media, I posted that. I might try to find a way to incorporate little things like that in more detail on my blog. I don't really, the blog world is totally new to me. I'm not gonna say I know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna say to expect anything big at the moment. It's a lot of trial and error, and there's either gonna be a lot of posting or not posting or confusing posts and stuff. But if you wanna support me through that, just like y'all have through everything else, I would very much appreciate it. I might find ways to do blog posts about specifics like that. Maybe have a really cool picture and break down how I paid for those things or where I got them from, and how much a table setting or something like that cost me to put together, and that might be helpful, you know, give you some new insight to creating tablescapes or just fun things to do with your friends and family, because I don't do parties, I don't host parties, but I do like to do things like that for people that are important to me. So that being said, that might be something that I put into the blog, just let me know. Alrighty, so here goes the Lennox China Stone, and this is freezer to oven to table, microwave safe, blue pinstripe, made in the US, dinner plates. OM gosh. So I was super happy to come across the rest of these because I got 7 of them, which is my number, 7 of them for 25 cents a piece. That is an awesome, awesome deal. So they are $1.75 for all 7. I couldn't be more happy. So whether I sell them or not, that will probably be up in my Etsy store eventually once I start posting stuff in there, and then eventually on the blog, and then more information on other stuff like that. So there is that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to this little combination set that I have here. They're all yellow tag, and yellow tag was 75% off, just like the Lennox plates. And these are really beautiful pieces. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna keep these. I actually have some of the crystal dishes with like the silver rim, and I think this would actually look really adorable with it whenever I wanna play with settings for that. So I might keep it. But that being said, the first thing that I got is this gorgeous glass plate. It's a serving plate. It's a great piece. It's about 1 foot long, and I think it is absolutely beautiful. Now, with the yellow sticker, that made it 25 cents. That is awesome. I could totally see one of my little glass bowls going here with maybe some dip, and then putting some bread, like some toasted bread or some like pita bread or crackers or anything like that around it, and that is just so beautiful for $1. I thought that was a great find. So along with this one, I've been eyeballing these two, and they were $3. They were taped together. They need a lot of cleaning from this residue. It looks like they were taped together and then just got taken apart, but kind of stayed together. So all the glue residue from the tape from everyone moving it and shifting it and stuff kind of just got stuck all over the glasses. But that being said, and they definitely need a wash. They're fairly dirty. So this is a little pitcher. That is so cute. So this is just a little glass pitcher style thing here. And this one has 2 handles, and I thought that was beautiful. And it kind of has a very similar pattern on the front that the plate does, so I thought they would definitely look great together. Once this one's all cleaned up, it's gonna be nice and beautiful. If I have a chance, I'll wash them and I'll kind of do an overlay. But for $3, 75% off of that, I only paid 75 cents for both of these. I thought that was an awesome price. It was like 37 cents a piece. That is pretty cool. And I've seen some of these around. I don't know the maker or the brand yet. I'm gonna have to do some research into it, but I thought they were beautiful for 75 cents. Okay, so along with that one, I have this one here. This is a 4-piece bowl set for $1.99. That means that all 4 of these were 50 cents. I love these bowls. Now these, I think, actually go to the plate. Now this one says USA on the bottom. Now this is like wrapped in tape. Anyway, so you can see here it says 4 for $1.99. 4 for $1.99. And this is what they look like. So this one says USA, and it has the number 10 on it. It's a beautiful starburst style pattern. Check that out. That is a gorgeous bowl, guys. Gorgeous. Definitely needs to be cleaned, especially now with all that crap on it. But there was 4 of them, all 4 of them for 50 cents. Like, that's barely 12-ish cents a piece. Like, really? I thought that was gorgeous. So I did get those. So that means that this entire set cost me about $1.50. $1.50. Like, that is so cool. And they're not even clean, and they still look beautiful. So $1.50, I can do that all day. Okay, so now we are gonna go to the biggest set that I found. It's 11 pieces. It was priced at $50, and this is what it looks like. It was priced at $50. $50. That means at 75% off, because you see the yellow tag up there, the yellow price tag. I paid $12.50. But like really though, $12.50 for what I'm about to show you. Now this is not my style for the house, but I fell in love with it from the moment that I saw it. It was in the store for a few weeks and I wanted it so that I could resell it to someone that would love it. So it is a modern piece, but it's beautiful. So we are gonna start with the smaller pieces of the set, starting with this plate here. Now these are Tabletops Gallery, Hopi, hand-painted, handcrafted, dishwasher safe, microwave safe pottery dishes. And it has this gorgeous glazed print on there, and I thought this was beautiful. This is kind of like a bread plate, and it's super gorgeous. Now along with this, they had these two. These two are also beautiful. So they're all from the same set, so I don't have to repeat it 30,000 times. Anyway, this is like a pitcher. So this, I'm assuming, is some kind of tea or coffee or something pitcher, because this looks like a sugar pot, but they're fairly large. They're not small, so it is like a hosting set, so you can have a higher quantity, but it's gorgeous, like just gorgeous. And so far, I've only seen one flaw in all of these things. Actually, two, but I think one was because of the tape. So 2 tiny little flaws in all of these pieces, which is pretty freaking great because there's a lot of pieces here and they were all like taped, like put together and like taped together on some of the bigger pieces, and it was just kind of, you know, careless, but at the same time I see why they did it. So one of the flaws is this one here. It's got this little tiny chip in the lid, and I'm assuming that's because this is like a sugar canister, so it doesn't have the little suction thing because it's kind of like for immediate use. And then this one has that tiny little chip there. Now I'm thinking it's because the way they was kind of like against the plate. So, but I mean, to be honest, that's really not that big a deal. It's a gorgeous piece, and with the whole set as a whole, it looks really good. So moving on, we're gonna take a look at these two. There's 2 of these serving plates with lids for you to put like your cheese on, or something like a cheese block or a cheese ball or something like that. So it has the serving plate, which looks like this. That's beautiful. Check it out. And it looks like that. And then this lid is beautiful. And it's a fairly large serving plate. It's not like a little tiny little baby thing here. This is really cool. So that means I paid about $1 and a few pennies for every single piece as a whole, or every single piece in this set. And I don't mean like plate and lid count as one individual or one in one. I mean like as one piece. This whole piece was only $1. So here's another one, the same exact design on it. Great size, no flaws. It's a gorgeous piece. Okay, so I'm thinking that with 11 pieces here, like solid pieces, it's about $1.18-ish. If I'm just going off the top of my head, about $1.18, $1.20. Anyway, totally worth the price for sure. So far we've looked at this set here, and then we've looked at both of these here. Oh my goodness. And then moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and this was on there. This says 50% poly, 50% cotton, made in the USA, 14193. Spring Industries Inc. And I don't think this went with this, but they had it with it because it coordinated very well. This was also a yellow tag, so I got it for a few cents. I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, placemats go for 49 cents, and then with the 75% off, so it's just a few pennies. That's pretty easy. Okay, so now we have the serving plate. Oh my gosh, look at this freaking thing. This is gorgeous. It's huge. It's about 16 inches. And this one does not have any flaws. No, it does not have any flaws. Just has a whole lot of tape residue because the The picture and these other things were actually on this piece. So yeah, that is gorgeous. I know someone is gonna love this. Check this picture out, guys. This is another gorgeous piece. It's a huge glazed pitcher. It's dishwasher safe. Like, all this stuff to be dishwasher safe is awesome. It takes the maintenance out of, you know, keeping a nice set like this nice, when you can just throw it in the dishwasher and not have to worry about your paint coming off, or, you know, messing with it or fading it or anything like that. So this is a huge pitcher. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So it has a lot of the a lot of my sweater residue on here, because I was holding it, bringing it to the table, and it got stuck to the tape, so now it's all fuzzy. But definitely gonna need some cleaning. But for $1 and change, I mean, yes, please. Okay, so we have 2 more pieces to go along with this one. We have this one, and this is the one that I feel like has a little nick on it because of the tape. See that there? It might have been banged around and nobody noticed it, and then when you do that and then the tape is stuck to it, when you take it off, it's gonna remove that little paint chipping. But anyway, for $1, I mean, really, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. It's huge. It's clean inside. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. No scratches, no marks, no nothing. And then the silicone rim is still on there, or the rubber rim, whatever that is still on there. Very clean. No crumbs, no nothing. And this is a pretty, this is a pretty big jar. This is not a small jar. And then this one, the next $1 and change piece, is this gorgeous big jar. Look at this. Same thing, still has the rim on there. This one has a little dirty stuff in it, but that's it. Like, I don't think these have ever been used. There's no scratches, there's no nothing in them. So, wow, I mean, that's a gorgeous set. For $1 and pennies a piece. Like, all of these are worth well more than $1. So I got this entire set, again, for $12.50. I have no idea how I'm gonna sell it. I think I'm just gonna put it up on my group and then probably push it on my friends and family so that, you know, someone local could get it. And then onto the marketplace. I don't know. I have to clean it up, wash it up first, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous set for $12.50. I mean, like, really, it's awesome. So one of the last items that I forgot about, I actually got this. It's another thing that I paid full price for because it was pretty freaking cool, and it was from an actual theater here in Texas. This, it was $4.99, and it actually has San Angelo Texas Theater, and it's a film reel. This is so freaking cool. The hubby fell in love with it the moment he saw it. He's like, that is cool. And actually, I went with my friend, and she saw it first, and she ran over with me. She ran over to me with it, and she's like, it's only $5 and it'll go great in the room. And yes, so we have already experimented with our little theater room upstairs in the attic. We cleared it out. I have all of my decor on 2 shelves now, and it's up off the floor, so now we have a whole open space. It's not a huge room. It's about as big as this breezeway because it is an attic bedroom. It's just like an extra little room space. So in there, we have some chairs that I found at Pennywise, and then we put the screen on the wall, and it was just so much fun. We had all the kids up there. We were all up there. We were watching Jurassic Park. Aiden bought the latest Jurassic Park. And so we went up there after dinner and we watched it, and it was a lot of fun. So that being said, this is gonna go up there as wall decor. Yeah, and we watched Ice Age. This is gonna go up there as wall decor, and I think this is pretty freaking awesome. This would be great for like an entertainment room. If you could get a glass cut to put it on the top and then use this as a tabletop, like that would be so neat. So yeah, I thought that was cool for $5 from an actual Texas theater. Why not, right? Especially if you have the theme. So that kind of bumped up my price a little bit. I think I paid like $25. It's not like $25, like, okay. Oh, I wanted to show you guys one more thing that I got from Goodwill, but this was on a different trip. Okay, so I haven't posted the blog yet. I haven't posted the vlog yet when I got this. But this thing is so cool. So it is a vintage galvanized got cool polyethylene lined drink dispenser, and it has a wood handle with blue theme paint, and then it has a metal lid. Now I saw some that had like a blue lid. I did not like that when I looked it up a little bit. And it's lined like this, and it's super sturdy, like nothing's loose on it, nothing. And then here, the hubby said this is where you would connect one of those things that hold your cups for the dispenser. I thought this was too freaking cool, guys, because you know, you can get a drink dispenser and they don't sell for too much, okay? So I got this one for $24.99, and they only sell for about $39-40 bucks. And if you go to a Walmart or something like that, you can probably get a galvanized drink dispenser. This is a 5-gallon, I believe. You could probably get one of these of this style, but not vintage and not cool like this. Like, this is cool. I love this. You could probably get one for about $24.99, something like that, right? But it's gonna be like some super thin metal with some kind of coating or something like that. But this though, guys, this is like heavy duty. Like, you could roll this down the stairs. Like, this is rugged and I love it. And I thought this would be so cool. And even the guys were like, yeah, we could put some lemonade in there, have it outside on a summer day. Because, you know, on this property, we have to do some work, especially during the summer, even though we're all kind of dying right now because it's freezing and it won't go away. And us Texans are not made for this kind of weather, guys. But we are just looking forward to filling this thing up with some tea, some lemonade, something for a hot day, because, like, we need a hot day. We just do. It is just a really hardcore piece, and the fact that it's all lined inside like that just makes me feel good about drinking out of it. So nice. That's the dispenser up in there. So I got it for $24.99. They actually put this on the shelf. When I was walking out, I saw it, because I go around the store about 40 times, and when I was walking out, I was like, I ran back over and I got it. I love it. And it has the original stickers on it still. I might need to put something here so this will stop peeling up, but I love that it was original to the actual thing. So this was one of the higher price items that I got. I don't usually pay $24.99 for anything unless it's like 2 pieces of furniture. So, you know, I had to love it in order to pay that and just take it with me out of the store. I was so happy. And other ladies saw it too. They're like, oh, that's so cool. It's like, I know, isn't it? So beautiful. Love you. So that is it for my Goodwill haul. A lot of it was 75% off. There were a few regular price items. It was a collective haul, so it was over several days of just stopping in and seeing what I could find. I think a lot of these pieces are gorgeous, and I cannot wait to clean this up and post it and see if someone wants it, because it's a beautiful set. But to be honest, I don't mind if I have to store it for a while in my house, because, I mean, they're beautiful pieces. And for $12.50, I couldn't be more happy. I was over there, and Bridget was like, I saw you standing over there for a while. Looked like you were thinking about something, and I was just like, I couldn't believe that they still had it and had all the pieces. And I couldn't believe, like, I was doing the calculations on the cost for all the things, and I was just like so amazed that no one took it for $12.50. Like, they're gorgeous. So anyway, that being said, I do hope that you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and feel free to check out my Etsy store. Little by little, I will be adding on little pieces here and there. I'm new to the whole tech stuff in the YouTube world and all that jazz. So just kind of be patient with me. I will get there, and you guys have been patient with us for many years already. I've been on YouTube for like 6 years. So I really appreciate all of y'all just, you know, kind of living out this journey and all the changes in our lives with us and just being there for us. It's really awesome. So if you enjoyed this haul, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You can check out my playlist. I have more thrift store videos in places like Pennywise, Goodwill, Value Village, on and on and on. Then you can also see how I use these items in my own home, how I use them as decor on my social medias. I have Instagram and my Facebook group. They are right now under Coupon to Provide, but they will be transitioning to the Bates House, House to Home theme, so just don't get confused. It's all the same thing. So feel free to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group at Coupon to Provide for now. My blog is actually bateshouse.blog. You can follow me there as well and watch me just figure this whole thing out. And don't forget to subscribe because I put out videos like this and all kinds of other stuff all the time. I have a huge playlist section that you can check out if you have your creative juices flowing, whether it's for the home or for your crafts or for whatever. And I guess I'll just see you guys next time. Bye.